Consider yourself under my protection.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off. What are you?
Let's put a smile on that face.
I'm touching myself tonight.
How can a woman possibly fight this?
There are two things I want to do. I want an American cheeseburger.
What's up, guys? Uz here from the DC vs Marvel podcast, and I've got another pickup haul of the week, of the month, I guess. And it's quite pertinent, man, because I don't know if you guys have seen it, the trailer for The Flash with Ezra, unfortunately, but lots to look forward to there. Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, and of course Ezra there as well. And interestingly enough, if you looked at the trailer for The Flash, DC actually put at the end, well, Warner Brothers put at the end, check out, the Flash comic books, right? And I'm actually quite amazed that they actually did that, because very, very often what happens is that these kind of things get glossed over and they're like, just watch the film, have no link to the comic books. But I'm actually quite happy with the fact that they decided, you know what, let's showcase what these actual stories are about. So I've got a really favorite set there of mine. I've been able to collect the deluxe editions. As you guys know who listen to the podcast and watch the videos, I do like to collect my hardcovers there now, and I've just picked these three up once again, free on Amex points. So thank you, Amex, for that. So let's get into it. This is the Flash Rebirth, Joshua Willison's The Flash. And, whether you are a, massive Flash fanatic, or whether you're new to The Flash, you can actually start up here. There are some things that kind of, when you look at, are not going to make a great deal of sense, like who the hell is Wally West? Why is there two Wally West? Who the hell is Barry Allen? It does go through the origin of Barry Allen and stuff, but some of it doesn't make any sense, because they're talking about Bart Allen, they're talking about the different types of Flashes, and sometimes a little bit odd, but you can really get into it. We've got the Rogues in here. We've got new kind of heroes such as Godspeed. Godspeed, who's awesome, right? It always makes me laugh when you look at these things on the Flash TV show and how they've like butchered it. The art style is maybe a little bit too cartoonish for my liking, but generally it's consistent, and I generally do like it. The stories are good, and the stories are one of those which maybe for slightly older children, maybe 11, 12-ish, rather than that age range of 7 and above, which the Superman kind of fits in. But still, man, really positive stories there off the Flash, and how the reason why he's a hero. One of the things that I like a lot in these books, when it shows the Flash and Superman and stuff like that, is how much of a hero they actually are, and why they're heroes. Why is this person a hero? Not just a story of the crime they're solving, but actually what makes them that. And we have here the Rogues again. This is all the story about the Rogues. You get to know Mirror Master, Golden Glider, Captain Cold, Heatwave, with the Weather Wizard. All of them, man, and you get to know their backstories, how they basically are just obsessed with beating the Flash, right? They just want to beat him so badly. Like I said, art is consistent. I mean, look at some of these pages, man. They're like poster level kind of stuff, right? That you want to put up. Captain Boomerang, really interesting stuff, and the kind of thing that I think that if you really want to get into what is the Flash before actually watching the film, always cracks me up in these films, man. And people just go and watch these films, and it's like, okay, you have zero concept of what the comic book is like. So what, why do you think you're gonna like the film, right? Why do you think you're gonna like Harry Potter, for example, if you never read a Harry Potter book and you have no idea what Harry Potter's about? Lord of the Rings, etc. People just think they can go into every single film these days and like every single film. This one I really like, because this is kind of my favorite story. It's got a really weird, strange villain in it called Bloodwork. It's got the negative Speed Force in there as well, gets introduced. This one is a little bit more going into the crime lab kind of version. Bloodwork, right? The crime lab kind of version of Barry Allen, you know, more into Barry Allen than it is with the Flash. But also, once again, great story, great consistent art going all the way to the end. Joshua Williamson, going, you know, consistent stories, just absolutely great. You know, poster level things like this, which I always love. You know, if you guys have seen, like, I've got like tons of like old comics which are not really worth a great deal, which I've just kind of made a wallpaper off on my wall, and people are going to say that's sacrilege, right? But it's like, these comic books are old, you know. I just love the art, just love the fact that, you know, you've got that on there, and I love poster level art, man. If you guys love that stuff, then check that out there as well. And here we go, it kind of carries out all the way to the end. Great kind of thing about the variant covers and stuff there as well. Like I said, poster level art going all the way through, man. So this, unlike the Superman one, for me, this had consistent storytelling all the way through, and I actually like this way more than I like the Superman ones, right? I would recommend this to more people than I would do Superman Rebirth. I don't know what you guys think about that, but yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So let's see what this looks like on the shelf, and then you guys can tell me later what you think about Flash Rebirth. And here we have it on the shelf with the other Rebirth stuff. Yeah, I need to get some new some new bookends because it's not looking too great. But Rebirth is really is kind of building up there now with the rest of the collection. Guys, I would say this is a must read, given the fact that the Flash film is going to be coming out soon there as well. Let me know what you think about Flash Rebirth, and I'll see you guys again next time.